everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome back to Studioloo. I am here today with day number 13, which is garden, as part of Junk Journal January. So, I'm also here with my super cute little lamb friend. Look at this, because we're talking about the garden and, you know, lambs and everything go along with gardens, right? Farms, etc. So she comes right on out of her little fleece and she's, you know, just a bare little sheepy, and then she goes right back into her little fleecy pajamas, and I just think she's super cute. So that being said, if you've been around for a while, you know I love any excuse at all to use Richard Scarry in my work, because Richard Scarry is a very, very brilliant illustrator with super fun colors. And because we're thinking about garden, I had this idea that like I wanted to make a tag that had like little slits in it, and you could plant your little bits, like your little carrots and your cauliflower. And I was thinking about how in a Richard Scarry book, all those little cutouts are already there for me. I can cut them out. So I figured we'll use these 2 pages, and we'll just make whatever we can with these 2 pages, okay? So, there's some more farm stuff going on back there, but this is more kind of garden veggies. Oh, look at that lovely. So whenever I have the chance to pick these books up, I typically pick them up. I probably have multiples of many of them because I just love them a lot. They're very nice, and a lot of the times, if you're making something and you need like a topic, you will find it with these books. So I think we'll go with one of those tags like I was talking about, where maybe 2, where we can plant our veggies from our garden, and then possibly a third with the leftovers. We'll do like a collage of these leftover things. So we'll probably go for 3 tags today. So let's tear them down to size. I've had a really productive day today. I finished a journal, which I will be posting tomorrow to YouTube and to my Etsy shop, and I even got 1 yarn spun. I've got 2 others that I'm trying to get prepped, because I feel like spinning yarn. It was a really cold and wet, nasty day out today, so we didn't go out today because I just was like, I don't want to deal with this. So I'm going to start by just coming over here and it's going to cut all of these away, as well as all of these, including that turnip. And I know I'm going to ruin the wagon, but I don't care. I don't actually need the wagon for anything. Okay, so what I want to work with first is this and this. So we'll set the rest of this aside for the third project, or the third tag. So I think I will go ahead and just kind of cut around these. Actually, you know what I should do first? I should back them. That would be a good idea, because we need journaling space potentially on back. I almost glued the front. Did you see that? Were you worried? But yeah, it's such a cold day today. I only left the house to go to the pharmacy because I had to go to the pharmacy to pick up a few things. Okay, that needs its own paper. I have all these misprints of my kit that I'm just trying to use up this paper, so this is perfect. So now when I cut these out, they will be backed with white paper. Oops. Let's get rid of that sticky paper. Okay. So now I can go ahead and cut around these. Try to get back on the same line I was on. There we go. So what I'll do is I'm going to cut out both the veggie and its little handwritten style kind of text label, because you know you could use that as a garden sign or whatever you want. You could like thread them onto little like toothpicks. They could be little garden signs. Won't make that too small. So I'll probably just finish cutting out this one, and then what I'll do is maybe just take a little break. I will fussy cut all of these out and have them all ready, and then I'll come back to you and we'll start making the tags. Okay, so I have all the little bits all cut out. You can probably see only a few of them, but I have quite a variety of little bitty things, and they're little bitty labels. So now now that I've shown them to you, I have to push them out of the way. I'm trying to keep them together because I want to use their little label with them, and yeah. I mean, I don't suppose it'll take me forever to find the little labels, but alright, so I have a few green papers. Some is hand-dyed green paper, some is from a fly page, and then some handmade green paper. And I like the handmade the most of all of that. So I think I want to use it with 2 of these. And I think I'll probably have to trim ever so slightly to just fit this on the back of here. Yep, just a little bit. So I'll just take like 2 lines of text off the bottom, and that will fit on there now, hopefully. Yes. Then we'll do the same here. The others I'll just set aside for now because they did not win the favorites contest. So what I need to do with these is, I think we will cut them to the same size as the tag itself. And then we'll do the same with the other one. There we go. Then I want to, I guess, start planting. So what does that involve? Well, get my glue book here. Oh, and I have to go grab my knife. 1 minute. Okay, I have my knife now. So I'm going to start, I guess, with lettuce. So I want to cut a slit big enough to fit my lettuce in. To create my little garden here. And I might need to go over this a couple times because this is handmade paper. Also, I probably could change this blade. Why don't I do that real quick? just get my... I won't do it on camera because I'll scare people probably. There we go. Okay. Then I want to decide, am I going to want to be able to take these in and out? It's kind of cute, right? If you wanted to take them in and out. Like a little journal card inside. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so where is my art glitter glue? Over here. So I'm just going to glue my little label underneath my slit. And then I'm just going to let that sort of sit in there while I plan for the other ones. Okay. So that'll go there. Now I need something, maybe the squash would be cute because it's kind of a good size for right there. Pop our squash in. Okay. Then maybe some corn. Yeah. And I know that corn grows on stalks, but we're not trying to be like botanical here. We're not trying to actually garden. We're just having fun. 3. And our beets. Oops, I need to glue the layers here. That's better. Okay, and then maybe something a little tall like the asparagus for here. I'm just going to try to fit as many of these on each of these tags as I can. Okay, now potatoes. That one's too big. Maybe tomatoes here. And I need one more, and it can be a taller one. So I think I'll try to use maybe celery. No, it's too big. Maybe the beans. Yeah, those will be good there. I can also trim that a little. Beans. Need to be a little wider. Okay. All right, so now I need, I'm not going to use the book page to back these. It's too thin. So instead I'm going to use folder. Although, what I might do is honestly just glue this to the folder, because then I'll have an instant like outline where to cut. And that will make everything easy peasy. You won't see the book page because it will be trapped in between the two layers. Then the way that we're going to put this together is quite easy. So we've got everything stuffed into where we've planted, right? So what we're going to do is go underneath where you've got it planted, and you're going to just do an outline of glue right underneath. Leave a little bit of space, but not too much, because you don't want them to be able to like sink down into the hole. Then we'll go around the edge. And in some of the free space as well. Okay. Oops. There we go. Then take the book page that's glued to the folder and just plunk it down. There we go. And then we'll just have to go back and sort of trim. Okay, so now we have our little garden here, and you can remove each of these and write a little something on them if you'd like to, and they're trapped in there by all that glue that we put underneath. Once it's dry, or as it's drying, you may want to pull each one out and just make sure that you didn't, accidentally glue. I seem to be okay. Nope, nothing feels like it's been glued. That was the one I was worried about, tomatoes, but it's fine. And they all fit in there, and they're all like down enough so that they're not going to fall out when I, stand it up. I may just, actually, I don't think I will stitch. I don't need to. Let's make the next one. This is fun. I like this. Yay. Okay. So now, this is like a little white thing. Oh, here it is. There we go. Yeah. So let's begin with cauliflower. And then I think I can fit a little one up top. Probably the turnip. Do them like that. Knife right there. Or maybe we want him this way. Yeah. And I'd recommend using like a stronger paper for this, like construction paper or this handmade paper, because you'll be taking these little bits in and out of these flaps. So if you use something that was like copy paper, it might be a little thin. So if you have a nice green paper, like this dyed one that I have, just back it with something so it's a little stronger. All right, let's do carrots next. Okay, now maybe some spinach. And then the celery. And that's a tall, tall one. And then we have onions. We have onions, cabbage, and peas left. So let's just sort of see how that will all fit there, because I don't want to miss any of these. Yep, that's good. Okay. So let's go. Oh, but then I don't have room for my labels. I might have to cut a couple of my peas off, that's all. I can do that. Or I can like change the way they're lined up maybe. Oops. Cabbage. Is that in there far enough? Oh yeah, that's good. Okay. And then we have peas. There we go. So we only had to lose a P. All right. So now we'll do the same thing again. I'll set that aside, and we will get some folder to glue this on. Okay. That gives us our outline. There we go. Now, sort of gently flip this over. And again, we start by just going a little bit below the bottom. And then around the edge of the tag itself. And then in that empty space, okay, and then we just line up this with that. Oops. There we go. And we'll go in and we'll just trim off the excess paper. This handmade paper is so beautiful. It's from the papertrail.ca. They're local paper makers. Okay. All right, and then as I did before, I'm just going to pull each one out and just touch it and make sure it doesn't feel like it's wet with glue. Nope, these are good. And that'll just make sure that they don't get glued in. You could also glue them in if you wanted to. Okay, so that's those two. Done and done, and I think that's pretty cute. So I also have these things here, which I have the option of using because, you know, they're garden related and they're cute. But I think maybe for today, I may call it quits and just do this one project and get this video uploaded, because I'm recording quite late in the day and I want to get it uploaded on like the correct day. So I will call it quits for now, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.